Okay, so you've been looking at long arm quilters for a little bit and you're not quite sure what you want, but you know you want throat space. The Baby Lock Regalia will definitely deliver. Hey guys, it's Megan with Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, and the Baby Lock Regalia is a very popular long arm quilter that we sell because it does have 20 inches of throat space here. So that means I've got lots of room to work with my quilt so I don't have to rotate it more often. With it, it does come with the kinetic frame, which you can get as a 10-foot frame or a 12-foot frame. So you've got a couple of different options, and as I've said before, you always want to make sure when you're looking at a long arm, you try and get the biggest one you can accommodate for your space. The reason why I say that is because I have done a king-size quilt on an 8-foot frame before, and man, no one is allowed to look at the back of that quilt. So, from personal experience, get the largest frame that you can for your space because it will make your life a lot easier down the road. Now, the Baby Lock Regalia is a fabulous long arm quilting machine. It does wonderful stitch regulation. Just like we have set up here, you can add the Pro Stitcher to it, which is wonderful. And it's also just a very easy to use machine. Although it's very long and pretty large, it actually feels very light when we run it. So right now I am on a regulated mode, which means the machine is going to regulate how big all of my stitches are. And I'm just going to play it. So you hear it beeping? It's beeping because I'm outrunning the stitch regulator. So I kind of think of that as like training wheels to help me learn how to use the long arm without outrunning it and still getting perfect stitches every single time. Now, this was precision mode where when I would stop, the machine would stop. But there's also cruise mode where, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I tend to be a little faster, where whenever I stop, the needle's going to move up and down. So I'm going to go ahead and play that so you can hear it. Then if I stop or go really slow, see how she just goes? There we go. And there we go. And then there's also manual mode. And manual mode is going to be where I'm the stitch regulator versus the machine is the stitch regulator. Now, if you don't get Pro Stitcher, you'll get a screen that's about this size. If you do get Pro Stitcher, then of course you get the whole tablet. But this is going to be the main screen you see for your Regalia. A couple things that I love is I can actually use the hand wheel that's on the screen to move my needle up and down. I also can program how many stitches I want to do if I want to do a tie-off. I can program my needle to stop in the up or down position. It tells me approximately what my tension is over here, so if I tighten or loosen it, it'll show me. And then there's also a bobbin estimator. Now, up on the toolbar, there's lots more options. One of my favorite is the lighting, because you can see there's fabulous lighting on this machine. But if it's nighttime and my eyes are tired and it's a little bit too bright, I can turn things off. Or I can dim them down so that it's a little less blaring to me, right? And I've got one in the back and one by the needle. So you can really kind of customize this machine to what you need it to do. I really personally love these long arm quilting machines. They are probably one of my favorites because I love the length of the machine, the ease of use on the screen, and the fact that you can add the robotics. So if you're curious to learn more about this machine, definitely check out our link above to get more details, or come test drive them in stores, because feeling the difference between like the Baby Lock Regalia versus the Baby Lock Gallant, you'll be surprised what things you might like or dislike between the two machines. Thanks so much for joining me, and if you haven't seen it before, we do have a playlist on all sorts of long arm quilting machines that we'd love for you to see, so go check that out, and I will see you guys there. Hey guys, here at Rocky Mountain Sewing and Vacuum, we always like to make sewing fun start here. And so we appreciate you watching this video. If you want to see more like it, check out this playlist. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know what is happening here. So we'll see you guys next time.